Can I ask all my sisters, and when I say sisters, I'm referring specifically to black women. Can I ask all my sisters a question? Do y'all recognize when someone is manipulating you or trying to get over on you? And I'm not talking about after the fact, when you've already been manipulated and played. I'm talking about in the moment, in real time. Are you able to recognize the play as it's happening? Zora Neale Hurston. This sister was a famous black author during the Harlem Renaissance. And in her best-selling novel, Their Eyes Were Watching God, there's a quote that says, "Black women are the mules of the earth." And as I'm watching how so many of our sisters are rallying behind this woman right here, I can't help but to think of that quote in that book. Whenever it's time to push a cause or an agenda, everybody always uses and manipulates our sisters. Everyone uses black women as the workhorse to bear the burden and to push forward their own agenda and their own cause, while black women reap none of the benefits.
Let's really be clear about that. So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit black people.
So you can't do anything specifically for the black community when your entire career was built on the back of the black community. You went to an HBCU. For those that may not know, HBCU stands for Historically Black College or University. You pledged a black sorority, and when it was time for you to garner support, you again reached out to the black community. It's interesting to me how you can't do anything specific for the black community, but you are able to sign the Stop Asian Hate bill with Joe Biden. You had no problem doing something specific for the Israeli and Jewish community,
Which is why I support the United States' commitment to provide Israel with $38 billion in military assistance over the next decade. It is why I support full funding for Israel, including for the Arrow, David Sling, and the Iron Dome missile defense systems, which save lives.
Why is it that she didn't call 44,000 Israeli women? Why didn't Kamala Harris call 44,000 Asian women? Because she understands, just like every politician, if you want to push a cause further, you have to use black people and you have to get black women on your side. And make no mistake about it, this is not against Kamala Harris specifically. This is the pattern with all politicians. Donald Trump, Barack Obama, Bill Clinton, you can run down the list. They all pander and manipulate the black community when it's time for support, but we get nothing out of the deal. And Kamala Harris is simply following that pattern and using you sisters. And in the end, you will not get anything out of the deal.